Hello, my dear colleagues, Igor Shestitka here, and I would like to demo for you some new features in Azure that's in preview. Microsoft announced just a few days ago at my 7th a new attribute-based access control for Azure storage. It's a really cool and nice feature. I played a lot with it, and what is the idea of this feature? By the way, you will be able to find all links down below the video on the description of the video. So what's the idea of the attribute-based access control for the storages? The idea is really cool. Why? Because you can do the fine-grained access control for each blob storage based on the few things. At first, you can change the standard roles like a storage blob data reader, contributor, and owner. By the way, we will use the owner. It looks like strange, but anyway, yeah. And we can set the conditions for the different types of the operation. For example, I want to read the blob storage blob on the storage, but I can say that condition will be like this blob has to have indexes, and this index tags with the keys, etc., etc. So like this scenarios, a lot of scenarios, so we can do the fine-grained access for the different files in one container by one path, or differentiate the read and write availability inside the container itself, etc., etc. And let's see. So like you will find the documentation, but in reality how it will work, let's see here. So I am here as the user on my test account, and let's try to open different files, different blobs uploaded by me with the some access control. Look, when I click to the first file or the last file, you will be able to see that it's possible to download this file, it's possible to read the file, etc., etc. When I click to the another one file, so I have no access to this file or to this file. Same time, if we look on, sorry, by the way, it's a really cool feature, really cool device. I'm waiting for it. It's Turing PI2 for the compute module of the PI4, and with the 4 different modules that could be installed inside, and with the SATA, with the 2 Ethernet managed switch, by the way, with a lot of features. Let's see. But anyway, back to the files. Yeah, if you look on the files like administrator who has full rights, you will see that there is no any difference except this one. So you can see that the last file or first file that we tried to open has the key like a tag user and value Igor.sh, and if you look on the access control for this blob exactly, there is the role storage blob data reader with the view or edit, and inside the view or edit you can find that there is additional condition with the data action with the blob read with tag. So when someone trying to read the blob content and this blob has the tag, we can add additional expression, and this expression says that if resource that we are opening has the blob index tag and value in key, so key user and not a non-case sensitive value Igor.sh, it means that this operation will work, but another operation will fail it, like we can find here. For example, right now, if I go back and take the file here and type user egrsh and save it. We will need to wait a little bit, but anyway, let's try. Yep, it works. So this is the first scenario, easiest scenario, because we are using the reader role. And why it's work again, so like I have the read to read any data on the subscription, plus I add the storage blob data reader to view or edit operations. By the way, another part, you can look on it like a code and use this code, for example, with PowerShell or with AZ CLI, whatever. So that's absolutely DevOps operation, let's say. And let's go back and try to do more. To do more, look, this one, it's a role assignment with preview, and here we can ask for the all roles for the blobs. And unfortunately, I don't understand this logic, but anyway, Microsoft says that users, to do the policy, we have to assign the owner instead of contributor. Why? I will explain it right now. Look, we are saying that we will grant the owner permissions for the user. And next one, who will be the member of this user? By the way, you can also able to add the groups, but there is no groups. You will ask me why there is no groups. It's just only on the portal. If you are using the commands for the PowerShell or AZ command, so no issue, you will be able to add the group same way. Again, and right now we need to define conditions, and this is the most interesting part, because we granted the owner permissions for the full blob. It means that user will be able to do anything with the blobs, etc., etc. Let's decline before, and we need to repeat the same operation here. Look, so like read with the text, select, and after that we will do the resource, and we will do the value in keys and key user, so it's like our tag. And here we can set, for example, string equals, ignore as the case, or we can do, for example, for any of the value or for all of the value, if you need, for example, to add a few different types. For example, user will be able to read the data ERSH or whatever names, etc., etc. Same time, you will not need to create different expressions and build or. It's enough to do like this. Oh, sorry, like this, and there will be any of values. Let's say ERSH, and for example, second one will be Vasya. I say Vasya, Vasya, etc., etc. So right now we modified the owner permissions, but you have to understand that it's not deny. It's like we just modified the one of the operation, and in case if we have the read, this operation will work first, second, etc. And after that, what we can do, okay, Igor, why we can't save it? User expression cannot be. It's strange, by the way, because before it works fine. Let's repeat the operation, and resource attributes user equal ERSH. Oh, right now we can save it. Let's do the any of string, any of string, right? ERSH. When I change this, okay, it looks like the bug. Let's back here. Value, user keys, ready, next. What we will do, we just repeat the same operation like we had with a reader. By the way, it's another bug. So it says it's roles filtered, but roles shows the all. No, it should be like this. Owner, but again, so right now we want to block the operations with the creating of the new blobs. I am adding additional conditions and can say that it's why I choose, for example, owner, because I can say that write block index tag, it's possible only for the owner. I hope Microsoft will review these parameters here, but anyway, we can also say that I will do the write the blob, I will do the create the blob, but with text. And here, the expression will be changed. Look, attribute source will not be the resource like it was for the operation, like a read existing block, but it's a request that have to have the value and key inside request because the object does not exist yet. So in this case, what we can do, we can say user, and the operator will be the same, ERSH. So we added second operation and save it. So for now, when I will try to create the new blob inside the blob storage by the user, where is my user? This one. By my user, it should put some attributes. And these attributes, let's take, for example, this file. Okay, and upload. No, because it's not authorized. Let's choose this file again. But again, sometimes it will take a time for the system ERSH to update the parameters. Yeah, like this one. For now, you can see that I can't upload, but I have all permissions, and we just need to wait sometimes when the conditions will be changed, parameters will be changed. It was applied, I think. Yeah, assignment a minute ago. But anyway, the idea here, as you can see, is the difference between the resource that we are working or request that we are working, and you can't mix the operations with the request parameters with operations with the resource parameters, because it will be quite different things and common expression will not be able. So let's try again. The best way to do anything, review or reboot here. Okay. And attributes user ERSH. Why not? Maybe there's some mistyping. No, blob write request user ERSH. So ignore the case. Request, I requesting the blob with the index, etc, etc. It should work. It should work exactly. Okay, but anyway, let's wait. and I will try to demonstrate you how to turn it on at all, because this one is preview, so you need to activate some modules on your subscription, register some modules of the Azure to work with the indexing, because in reality all of this attribute based access control based on the storage indexing. And if you look on the parameters, you will be able to see that there is a register provider feature, and this feature is named blob index, and on the space of the storage, right? And the second one, the provider itself, if it's not registered on your subscription, you will need to register it. And after that, just again remember that you will need to wait 5 minutes maybe until the new feature will be registered inside your subscription. Always the same. Switch to my personal subscription, and you can see, so the command like a get provider feature with the required feature name, we are talking about the blob index for the storage, will be on the state like registering or registered. So like we need to wait. You can check by this command, you can check the status of the update. Let's see what's going on here. Let's take another one. It works. It works. Let's take one more. Again, upload. So right now the user is able to upload any file with market like a text that's available for this user exactly, right? And but yeah, but we have two different types of the storage here. The second was storage containers. The second container, name it no write, right? And I want to protect this file, do not write. But again, look, if I go here, let's see, I don't know, this one, and again type the write, write tag, it will be uploaded. If I will put wrong tag, it will be declined. Hope. Yeah, decline it. So the policy works. How we can protect the different paths or different blocks of the policy. Let's go back to the conditions and let's add additional condition here. And this condition will say that we allow to do the delete the blob, write the blob. Look, any operations, not like just with the text. Create the blobs and whatever. That's all, right? Select, and here on the expression we will see resource, not request, instead of request. And here, because we are not working with the text, we are working with the blobs itself, the attributes that we have. This is the account name, container name, or blob path, right? And I want to say that container name should be no write, and we initiate this expression. So it means that any containers with delete, write, create, except no write, right? Save. And again, wait, look to the code. So for the code, you will see tag with conditions ENG that allow us to read just even with the owner, right? We are trying to read anything, but this policy comes here and says that, are you trying to read something like ENG? No, it's not allowed you. After that, we are trying to do not allow to write anything except. And the last one, where is the last one? Where is the last one? First, wait. Interesting. You see, this is the how long, it's a good point, by the way, how you can check that your condition already applied. Is it applied a minute ago? Yes, it is, but it's still not here. Just the two conditions. In case if I will repeat this, add condition, select, delete, write, create. We don't need to use the read, because read we are managing by the writes with text. And again, here resource container name, no write, negotiate. Okay, save again, updated. Need to wait, but anyway, let's try to do this for this user, for this role, and go back here, and let's try to upload the file again. Which one we can take? Let's take this one with the right tag. Oops, sorry, user Igor SH. Upload. Yeah, it still work. Need to wait some time, and after that the policy should be updated. I don't know, maybe it's required some additional steps inside the Azure or whatever, but a few minutes it's mentioned on the documentation itself. If we look on it, this, by the way, is the possible scenarios, etc., how it works, and the condition syntaxes, etc., etc. I think it should be somewhere here how to fast it. No, I found that it's required a few minutes to apply. But anyway, so it's a preview for the future. Let's look on it. Yeah, condition is here. Let's look on my rights that's inherited from the beginning. We will be able to view, and yeah, it's already here, so we will not be able with no right. No right, upload, select. Let's take another file. Oh, we already have it. Let's take this one and user EGRSH. Upload. No, still can upload. No, right. Data, delete, create, upload. String equals, no, right. Nehashit. Okay. And it means that I can not only upload the files, but I also can delete the files here. Let's see, for example, I have no access for this file. Let's try to delete it. Yeah, I am able to delete right now. So this file, it's I have the access. This one, it's uploaded by me. And let's go back to the no write and try to delete this file. I'll be able to read on it, but let's try to delete. My policy is working. You see, the condition is working for now. So I'm not able to delete these files from the blob storage. No. So it works as expected, and this is the really cool feature with the attribute-based access control for Azure storage. And again, look inside the description of the video. You will find all links to another my video, etc. Thank you for watching. Make the likes, subscribe to the channel, etc. Honestly yours, Igor.